All right, so are you ready to really, like, dig deep into a song that everyone knows?
I think so, yeah. Always up for a challenge.
I mean, most of us can sing along to Tom Petty's Free Fallin', but,
Oh, yeah, for sure. Classic.
yeah. But have you ever, like, really stopped to think about what it's all about?
Hmm. Probably not as much as we should.
That's what we're doing today.
Yeah.
This is like a musical road trip breaking down this 1989 mega hit.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And we'll see why, even almost 35 years later, it still hits us right in the feels.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
So right off the bat, Petty throws us this image of a girl. She loves her mama, Jesus, and America.
Like, picture-perfect Americana.
Total Norman Rockwell vibes, right?
Yeah.
But then the song goes on, and we meet the narrator, and, well, he's not exactly choir boy material. What do you think Petty's doing there with that contrast?
Oh, he's totally setting up this tension right from the start. You've got this good girl, almost innocent, and then you've got this, like, bad boy kind of energy coming from the guy singing the song. It's like opposites attract, but maybe not in a good way.
And then, boom, he drops these very specific places, Reseda, Ventura Boulevard. Suddenly, we're not just in some vague anywhere, USA. We're in a real place with a real musical history. What's the deal with those locations?
Reseda, well, it's your typical San Fernando Valley suburb, kind of ordinary, maybe even a little boring. Like, it totally fits that good girl image, right? Like, she's living this pretty conventional life.
But then there's Ventura Boulevard.
Exactly. Ventura Boulevard is like the total opposite. It's this iconic street that cuts right through the valley, and it's known for, like, nightlife, music, that whole scene. It's where things happen, a little bit of edge, a little bit of danger. And I think that's what he's trying to show, like those two worlds existing side by side.
Definitely two different vibes. And then there's that line that always gets me, the freeway runs through the yard. That's
Yeah.
got to be more than just a literal description, right?
Yeah, that's one of those lines where you're like, wait, is this real or is this a metaphor? Like, sure, there are freeways all over the valley, but it feels like something deeper.
Totally agree.
Freeways represent this, like, constant movement, going places, never stopping.
Like the fast pace of life.
Yeah. But they can also, like, cut through neighborhoods, divide communities. It's like this symbol of progress, but also maybe disruption.
Maybe even a sense of being overwhelmed by it all, like you were saying.
Right. Exactly. Like, the freeway of life is just running you over.
And then, like, to make things even more intense, we get those vampires and bad boys. Who are these guys in the song's world?
See, that's the genius of Tom Petty. He doesn't give you all the answers. He just throws these images out there, and you got to figure out what they mean to you.
I like that. Makes you think.
Right. Like, are these literal vampires? Probably not.
Probably not.
But they could represent, like, temptation, danger, the things that try to pull you away from what's good and safe, that pull towards something wilder, even if it might be bad for you. It's like the good girl is kind of caught between these two worlds.
Totally. And it's not just the good girl who's struggling. We keep hearing about those good girls with broken hearts. It circles back to that first image, doesn't it? Like, there's this theme of innocence lost, or at least challenged.
Definitely. It's not just about one girl. It's like he's talking about this universal experience, the realization that love isn't always perfect, relationships get messy, hearts get broken, and that's tough to deal with.
Yeah. Life is complicated, love even more so.
Exactly. It's like, how do you navigate that? How do you move on when things fall apart? And I think that's what Petty is trying to explore in this song.
And then, like, right when you think you've got a handle on things, the whole mood changes in that last verse. Suddenly, we're up on Mulholland Drive. He's writing her name in the sky, talking about free falling out to nothing. It gets way more intense, almost desperate. What happened there?
Oh, yeah, that last verse hits hard. It's like a switch flips, and everything gets more introspective, even a little bit dark.
I've always wondered about that shift.
I think it's like a moment of truth for him, Maybe he realizes he's lost her for good. Or maybe he's making a choice to let go of the past, even if it hurts. And there's this feeling of, like, surrendering to whatever comes next, even if it's nothing.
It's like he's letting go of everything.
Yeah.
Scary, but also kind of freeing.
Right. And it's not just falling, it's free falling. There's a difference. It's like taking a leap of faith, not knowing where you'll land.
Which brings us back to that title, Free Fallin'. It's so simple, but there's so much packed into those two words. What does it all mean at the end of the day?
When you're in free fall, you're completely out of control, just hurtling towards the unknown. That can be exhilarating, freeing, but also terrifying. And I think that's what this song is really about. It's about embracing that uncertainty, acknowledging the pain, the heartbreak, but still choosing to let go and see where life takes you.
It's like he's saying, yeah, this is scary, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Exactly.
It really makes you think about those seemingly simple lyrics in a whole new way.
Tom Petty was a master at that.
So next time you hear Free Fallin', don't just sing along. Really listen. Think about what it means to you. What are you free falling from? What are you hoping to find? That's the power of great music.
It makes you think, makes you feel.
It makes you see the world and yourself in a different light. And that's what we're all about here on the Deep Dive.
Digging deep.
Finding the meaning in the music.
I like it.
All right, till next time, keep on free falling, but maybe with a good parachute just in case.
Good advice.